I couldn't understand what you went through, man, because you blew up. Like, I remember watching your first interview with Matt Fradd on my way to a drive-in movie theater with my girlfriend. We were gonna go watch the new Captain America movie, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Yo, this kid, like, he's young." And now I'm looking at the views. I'm like, "Wow, millions of views on this clip, millions of views on that clip." And I was like, "This is his first interview. This is crazy." For me,
Yeah.
it took me 5 years for people to even know who I was. If someone recognized my content, they go, "Oh, you were that guy who interviewed Mud Matty." You know what I mean? Like, you were that guy. They didn't know my name. So it took 5 years
Hmm.
to get to that point, and still nobody knows who I am. I'm a nobody relatively. I have a very small corner of the internet where, like, I just talk to in this bubble. And it's cool. Like, whatever God blesses me with, bro, I'm cool. I'm just a normal dude also, like, just like you. There's nothing special
Yeah,
about me.
exactly.
And that's what I want the viewer to take away from this. It's like we're both normal guys who had a calling in our hearts to speak. And so we did. And now multiple people across the world who we have no idea that even exists are, benefiting from us just speaking about our experiences with Christianity.
Exactly. You know what's the funniest thing is when people message me, they're like, "Oh, dear sir, if you don't mind or have time, can we fly you out for this thing?" And I'm just like, "Bro, just talk to me normally. Like I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
Yeah.
be like, "Hey Ishmael, like how you doing? Like just you want to come out?" And like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." But it's funny cuz the first interaction's awkward, and then once they realize I'm just like a normal person, then it's like, "Oh, they're fine." But there's this someone, I'm not going to say who it is, but I made a joke. I shouldn't have made this joke, but they're like, "Can I have you on this show?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's $10 a second." I was making this joke, right? And he's just like, "Oh, I can see. I can ask my producers if we can charge that." And I was like, "Bro, I'm not gonna charge you $10 a second to have me on your show. Are you serious, bro?" Like, you're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were being." It's like he didn't know I was joking. So it was just funny that seeing those moments where people expect a different interaction that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and they're just like, "Oh, he's just the
Yeah.
guy who like watches TV like everyone else." It's hilarious, but yeah.
Well, when I first started, I heard a quote that really set me up mentally for what I was about to eventually walk into, and that was, if you don't tell the world who you are, the world will tell everybody who you are. So if you don't
Mhm.
go out there and let the world how you operate, what you value, how you present yourself, then people who may not like you or may not have your interest in mind, they'll dictate what the world should think about you. And so I made that very clear in the beginning how I want people to perceive me. And I try my best doing it now still I'm trying to be serious, lighthearted. I joke around all the time. You and I message each other all the time. We know how we speak to each
Mhm.
other. You know, I'm not business all the time. But also, it's important to keep that up because you don't want people just sending you messages like they're your buddy, also, because it's like, well, I don't, there is a layer of boundaries you need to set with people. It's like, I don't know you. So I don't know like where we can go with these jokes. And, there is a layer of formality, and that's
I
the way that I
kinda
like it.
sometimes I like to tamper with the boundary a little bit to see if they're gonna go there. And if they don't, then I go back a little bit, and I'm like, "Okay, he's good."
Yeah.
Like,
And I for
that's his
sure went there
boundary.
with you. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we definitely did. It was fun, yeah. I there's I'm thinking about one meme I sent you. I think you already know what I'm thinking about, and as soon as I sent it and you're like, "Bro, you're hilarious," I'm like, "He's good. He's fine." Like, I think he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, yeah. I guess my last question, man, is basically, did you always believe in the claims of Christianity, or did you have a conversion moment? Or was it just
Mm.
like you're brought up in a tradition and eventually made it your own? Like, tell us how your life story you already kind of went through, but like, what, like, just 5 seconds, not 5 seconds,